Okay, so let's actually go ahead and I've got a calibrated set of masses here, so we're going to put a couple of them up here, a couple small ones to see how well our digital scale works. So I've got I think this one's 1 gram. All right, so this is 1 gram. It's really, really tiny. So what does our scale read? 0.996. So that means that our digital scale here is within 0.004 grams of the actual value. So that is really pretty good. These little guys in of themselves have plus or minus issues. Let's try this really tiny one. Let me see if I can find a really small one in here. This is, I think this is 20 milligrams. All right, so this is 20 milligrams, and our scale reads 21 milligrams. Wow, so this digital scale is quite close, very, 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 very close to the exact value. So our digital scale, based on these little calibrated masses, is doing really well. So I would say this digital scale is calibrated, and thus the other things are reading off incorrectly, even the stamped value of the mass. So what we're going to do is do a couple more stamped values. I'm going to hang, from the 50-gram hanger, I'm going to hang some more things off of it. And I have a mass set. We're going to use these things throughout the semester. They're slotted mass sets. This is 200. The stamped value is, oops, okay, fine, I lied. It's 100. Let's see, this one, this is 20 grams, and this is also 100. And where's the, I've got a 500 here somewhere. There it is. This one's 500. It's somewhere on there. 500. Now, this scale right here only reads up to 100 grams, so I can't put a lot of mass on here. I do know with the mass hanger what it reads. So what I'm going to do is put, let's say 20. I'm going to put 20 grams on my mass hanger, and then it's stuck. So I'm putting 20 grams on my mass hanger to see how it fits in there. It's called a slotted mass set. So with 20 grams on it, it's 68.558 grams. Now, what is the stamped mass? The stamped mass would be 50 grams plus 20 grams, or 70 grams. So the stamped mass, it would be 70 grams. The digital scale, 68.55. Oh, now it's going back to 8 again. I guess there must be air currents moving around here. So again, what I'm going to do is measure it using my VWR. So the VWR says it is how many grams? All right, hold on, let me just, it's kind of blurry, so let me just, that's a little better. That's still kind of blurry. It's because I'm moving my hand. All right, so it is 0, 50, 60. So it's a little less than 70. I would say it's like 69 grams. 69 grams using the VWR. So I would say 69 grams VWR, and then our OHOS. And we're going to do this several times. So I'm going to pick my mass up with the OHOS. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everything's getting a little bit congested here. All right, so pick it up using the OHOS. And what does the OHOS scale say? Again, in newtons, it is, let's see, 0.5, 0.67. It's 0.65, it's between 0.65 and 0.67. So I'd say 0.65, 0.65. Okay, and again, that's in newtons. So each time, unfortunately, the OHOS scale only reads off in newtons, so we're going to have to convert it to mass. Excuse me. Like that. All right. what did I say? It was the OHAS, 0.65 newtons. So how many grams is that? You take 0.65, divide by 9.8, and then you just multiply that by 1,000, and you get 66.3. So 66.3 grams. All right, so here's our 70 gram, stamped 70, digital meter 68.558, VWR 69 grams, OHAS 66.3 grams. So again, notice every single one of them is different. And let's actually compare. The OHAS was higher than the digital, and again, in this one, it's lower. The first one, the VWR was a little bit higher, and here it's actually higher too. So I'm looking for patterns here. You can see that spring scales, they aren't the most accurate things in the world. They're not precise either, but it's the accuracy that you can see that's off of them. So whenever you're using spring scales, whether you be measuring fish or whatever you want, or the little scales you use to measure your own mass, if you buy a cheap scale, if it's not a digital scale, if you go to Walmart and buy one of the weight scales, it probably is going to have a spring in it. So again, springs are have a lot of issues with them. Let's do another 20 grams. So I'm not going to have 40 grams on top. So let's see what the digital scale is. So what's this? My stamped value is going to be 90 grams. Okay, so let's see what the digital says. 88.472. 88.472. So that's my digital. So my stamped is 90 grams, digital 88.472. So far, I mean, you notice it's lower. And again, it's because primarily that particular mass holder is apparently less than 50 grams. Let's just check to see if one of these is 20. Yeah, see the 20 gram ones are more close to 20. They're only a tiny bit off. Yeah, so for whatever reason, that particular mass hanger is a little more off. You can see it's supposed to be 90, it's 88.4, and actually now it's 484. Unfortunately, I moved this. When you set these things up, the lights just turned off in the room. You shouldn't really move them around. You should level them, and I really didn't level it technically. So now let's do what we've been doing. Take my OHAS scale. Let's see what it reads. All right, looks like it's almost 90. That's actually not bad. A little under 90, I would say like 89. I'm sorry, that's the VWR. So that's the VWR scale, 89. And the OHAS, again, let's go grab it. It reads between, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's between 0.8 and 0.9. It's almost 0.9. 0.8. 0.89, I would say. Actually, they're a little closer this time. I would say 0.89 newtons. And then you still have to actually make the conversion. So remember, newtons to grams, take 0.89, divide by 9.8. You get 0.0908, and multiply by 1,000 to convert into grams. 90.8 grams. So this was going to be 90.8 grams. Okay, so there's our 90 gram. Now I'm going to do a different video because this is getting kind of long for the last set of masses.